Hi, I'm Selena Rebieldo Ramirez, and today I'm going to be talking about reproductive rights. So, did you know that mifepristone, or more commonly known as the abortion pill, that it was banned on April the 7th of this year? It was banned by the FDA, or the Federal Drug Administration, for not being safe. Why is the topic of reproductive rights so important? It's important because it affects women. It affects not only women, but also the people around them. Why am I a credible person to talk about this? I'm credible because I am a woman. I have to think about these things. I have to know what reproductive rights I do have. I have to think about if something were to happen to me, what are my options? What can I do? The problem is that reproductive rights, the ones that women do have, are dwindling down. Women have very little say about what goes on with their bodies, and eventually, women won't have any say about what happens with their own body. The solution to this problem is to let women control their own reproductive decisions. Our reproductive rights are limited. And let me just give you a couple examples of some things and a story. So, Roe v. Wade, which was the court case that legalized abortion, it was overturned in June of last year. This meant that abortion was no longer a federal constitutional right. In Kentucky, Kentucky has a trigger ban and a gestational ban in place. And now let me just tell you a story. This is the story of P&S versus Poland. This is a big court case in Europe. P was 14 when she was raped by a classmate. She reported it to the police and she tried to get medical attention, but she never received emergency contraception. When she discovered that she was pregnant, she wanted to end her pregnancy, but she was denied by the hospitals around her. Then her identity was leaked from a hospital. She was put in a juvenile detention center instead of getting the help that she needed to terminate her pregnancy. Eventually, though, she did end up finding a hospital that would let her terminate the pregnancy, and it created a whole bunch of things with Europe. But that's just the basis. We need extensive reproductive rights. Why do we need reproductive rights? Women's rights are human rights. Women need bodily autonomy. The only people that should be making decisions on reproductive rights are the women that it impacts. How has this worked in the past? As I said before, Roe v. Wade was the court case that legalized abortion across the US. It said that the right to an abortion was protected under the 14th Amendment. Let me conclude by saying that women barely have any reproductive rights today. The rights that women do have are dramatically decreasing, and eventually they will be completely stripped away from us. Women need to be allowed the reproductive rights that we deserve. It not only affects women, but it also affects everyone around us. Thank you.